Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Agun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. Okay guys, let's jump into your spread. So this is a 5-card spread. We got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Fool in the upright. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. We have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? That rounds out the spread. And then at the top of the deck, we have the King of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun in reverse. All right, let's get into this. The very first thing that I'm seeing right now that popped out to me really fast is innocence, okay? Because we know that the 6 of Cups talks about nostalgia, past life, the way I grew up, friends and different things like that. And then again, with innocence is the Fool in the upright, okay? This always represents like a young mind, a youth. The Fool is the beginning of the Fool's journey, okay? It's a lot of enthusiasm. It's that genius energy, right? We got the genius here. So what this is saying for me is there's something about like maintaining your innocence, maintaining a youthful outlook, maintaining your heart. I've told you guys this before, but I think it's really, really important in order to achieve wealth or legacy with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, it doesn't feel so hard. The hardest part is over, is what I feel. And the 6 of Cups in the reverse is asking you to let go of the past. 6 of Cups is asking you to let go of the past so that you can be a free fool. So that you can experiment, that you can try new things, that you could be a little bit more fearless. Okay, now the 7 of Cups in the reverse, because these are like mirroring each other, gives me fantasies, gives me illusions, gives me like that overindulgent feeling. It almost feels like how I feel about like these karmics that keep coming into your life. That yeah, like if I feel like 2 sets of innocence here, right? There is this free innocence, and then the innocence that was sort of taken, scarred. And the thing is that the funny thing is, I feel like this feels like 2 separate energies. All right, the 6 of Cups is giving me a lot of information, and I'm gonna give it to you in a second. But the 6 of Cups and the Fool look like 2 different things. And I know we've been dealing with a lot of karmic stuff. So this could either be like karmic family members, all right, that are always an issue, you know, in your life. The Fool next to this could be karmic relationships. But what it's telling me is you are of the light, right? With this yellow in the background. And that the fact that this one is in the reverse is that someone let darkness in and no longer believes in their innocence, because the 7 of Cups is really giving me like no boundaries, no rules. I do what I want to do because of what happened to me in the past. Now, this could be you. It could be you. And the fact that you need to heal, and you will heal. I really do feel like it. But this also could be the people who keep all this karmic energy that keeps coming up over and over again, like these exes that won't stop trying to come back, or the fact that you meet new people who carry, you know, this ex energy. This 7 of Cups energy needs to be blocked with the 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay? Like, give me a second. Give me 1 sec. This also has to do with leadership, okay? You, as the Fool, the way you will express your leadership is through example, right? The way you express your leadership is going to be through example, not trying to lord over anybody. See, because this reading is, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, this reading is very spiritual for me, especially as soon as I saw the Fool in the upright and I saw the karmic energy. The other thing that I'm noticing again, guys, are gates. I keep seeing gates and pillars, and I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna put this 6 of Cups in the upright. There's the gate, right? And then I'm gonna 10 of Pentacles. There's a portal, a gate, all right? You even have it in the 2 of Swords, right there. Okay? So these gates are representing energy. Like there's some sort of energy coming through, all right? And in yesterday's reading, I saw the High Priestess and the 4 of Swords, which is meditation. And some of you, which in a personal reading I had today, someone actually saw this. Some of you will notice a portal or a gateway or maybe a different realm when you meditate. There's some form of energy that is available to you, but it is available to you if you have the right heart. Okay? That's what I feel with this about the innocence. Okay? If you have the right heart, is the portal or the gateway open to you? 6 of Cups in reverse is past life. But 6 of Cups in reverse represents the 2nd decan of Scorpio, which is talking about hidden, precious, unique talents, okay, that are deep within the spirit, all right? This is saying that once you unlock these unknown secrets, you unveil them to humanity, all right? Or you dedicate a work to humanity because the thing you create comes from the talents you unlock, all right? But you can't unlock these gifts if you are locked in the past. 6 of Cups in reverse. You can't unlock these gifts if you are locked in the past. The way this is playing out, okay, and this is the thing, this is why I feel 2 separate karmic energies, is because people are trying, there are other, these narcissists, here, let me get into this for a second, because this has a lot to do with childhood, but also holding on to your heart and innocence. These narcissists, a lot of them have very traumatic childhoods, right? That have caused a darkness in them. But I don't like to make excuses for people like that because a lot of us have gone through certain traumas and we do not try to tear people down. We don't try to sow strife into people's lives, attack them using dark magic. This is why I keep picking up witchcraft all the time. I feel like something energetically is trying to stop you from accessing your power, but it is your energetic opposite who is so scarred, okay? Like triggered, like I almost feel like this is just an example. If you dated somebody who was a narcissist and they told you, like, yeah, I was molested when I was younger, and you think to yourself, that's why you're like that. But then to yourself, I was abused too. Like I had abuse happen to me, but I'm not doing what you're doing. There is a stark difference between you and that person. When I get gates and stuff like this, I feel like some of these people, because this past life stuff, I feel like they were dark in a past life and that these acts against them initiate or unlock further darkness. And I only say that because everybody who goes through these things don't turn out this way. It's like it turns on a demon, right? So I really do feel like, this is your opposite. This person is your opposite, whoever that is. But now for you, see, it's difficult because I keep getting the 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and I notice that you guys will have wealth. 10 of Pentacles is here, okay? You'll have wealth. But 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles is talking about having wealth after a struggle. And sometimes when things take a long time or you're being patient, the hurts of the past, whether it be recent or when you were a child, start to swirl in your head, right? And can make you want to turn off, lock down, shut down the heart, be less social, want to give up and not try anymore. This is what you're fighting. Your time is coming. Your time is going to come. Do not let these people make you, because y'all, this is, I keep picking up the stuff about the STDs and these people coming around and these leaders and stuff like that. Because I don't know if I just mentioned this earlier, but like I said, some of you all will be expanding your spirituality because Jupiter is in Pisces. But I really do feel like you need to expand, find a way to do it for yourself as the Fool, rather than being under the King of Wands. Because under the King of Wands is the Sun in reverse. You're not allowed to shine underneath someone. You're not in the upright. Okay? All right, guys. So give me a sec. Let me trying to get this together because it's so much about the karmics that are attacking and then the karmics you may meet. See, because like I'm saying, these opposites, they're the same, but they're opposite. But the King of Wands could be indicating that. Like the King of Wands could be one of your opposites. Not only is it somebody you've dated, somebody you grew up with, but then when you try to expand your consciousness because of this Jupiter and Pisces energy that's, affecting everyone, you come across these leaders who are scarred, Yet they are trying to, I don't know, like help you or help others, but they are like, they're implanting more, energetic sickness is what I want to say. Yeah. So guys, if you are meditating and you are seeing, portals, or if you are spending more time at your, altar, this is good. This is a good thing to do, but you are about to receive an unlock. This is the thing. It's not receive. You already have the gifts. You're about to unlock these gifts. When I was looking into this reading, guys, the things that were coming up were ages and aeons. Okay. So, the three, because it's like father, mother, son. Okay, the three ages would be Isis, Osiris, and Horus. Okay, so the Kemetic terms for those are, for Isis is Aset, Osiris is Asar, and for Horus is Heru, right? And right now, in the time that we're in, especially with everyone like trying to, leave churches, get more into tarot, and explore different things in spirituality, we are in the Horus age. Okay, so that age is about discovering your own divinity. It's about releasing your own divinity. And during this time, already there's talk about wars and different things like that, and completing the great work and all that. There are things that are being said about, that age of Horus. But give me a sec, because I almost lost my train of thought. The fact that you are unlocking your own divinity means that you don't necessarily need a teacher. Now, I know that after, struggle and all that kind of stuff, you want help, you want a group. But at this moment, because like I said, we pick up all this witchcraft, all these haters, all this jealousy, witchcraft, jealousy, groups and leaders are not necessarily the direction that I feel like your ancestors and the divine want you to go in, because underneath the leader, you don't shine. Okay, so let me get the ages. I'll break the ages down because I even see that here in the reading. So the age of Aset or Isis would have been like the age of the mother, where people worship the earth, Gaia, an agrarian sort of lifestyle, fertility, different things like that, where people worship the mother. Then when we get into the age of Osiris or Asar, we're talking about the age of the father, where we get religion. We start getting religion, we get limits, we get Saturn, okay? All these restrictions, right? And then in the age of Horus, you have the divine child, okay? Reincarnation, redemption, the divinity, you being the God you are. It's almost like, if you look at it this way, as like learning the mother, the environment I live in, learning, then when you learn the father, you learn restrictions and limits, okay, in order to bring out more of you. Limits help you expand. And with the expansion, you become Horus, because even when you're pregnant, you were pregnant with Horus, we're expanding, right? And when we birth that, we become our true divine selves, right? You can look at it like that. This is where we are. This is the cycle. There's something here about, y'all, it's so much stuff in this. Like, you being your true divine self breaks contracts. And I feel like, see, karmic energy of the Six of Cups in reverse, all of this stuff, when we're seeing these twins pop up all the time, and then these people we're running into that's trying to lord over us are part of, I think, ancient contracts, whether it be in your lineage or past lives or different things like that, things going back so far. There's some form, it's, because the last time I talked about, a perversion of something, I was talking about the feminine, right? But this is, it's like trying to stop you from learning your true self, like who you really are as a divine being, okay? It's the way that religion sort of perverted the Christ figure, okay? Christ, the word comes out of Egypt. It's called Charis, K-A-R-A-S-T, right? And it means anointed one. And this is what I've been saying. I've been saying, y'all are so different. This age of Aquarius, you're so different, right? This Aquarian energy that keeps popping out with the Fool, you're different. People don't understand X, Y, and Z, right? And this is, I don't know, like things repeat itself. Like you being exactly who you're supposed to be right now. Even if people don't understand, you need to be who you truly are. All right? It's a repeat. One of the things that I saw looking deeper into the reading was sacrificial gods. All right? Demigods, sacrificial gods. And we see this in religion with Jesus. You can see it in other mythologies and other spiritual faiths and practices with the Buddha. You see it with Quetzalcoatl. You see it with Mithra, of a child of divine birth, or half God, half man, because, like even with Jesus, God is his father and Mary is his mother. But they come down and then they live their lives and they sacrifice themselves like for everyone else. And then there's this redemption. But the redemption doesn't even look that great when you look at the sacrifice, right? It's something here for me where I'm like, something's wrong, where you keep getting sacrificed. Like everybody's trying to use you like it's the right thing to do. It's like, I love my family and that's why I give them money. That's why they have access to this, that, and the third. That's why I'm always on call for them. But you feel like you're being used, whether this is by family or a person that you're in a relationship with. And this is from old, ancient contracts. Okay, guys? You are breaking this. You are no longer a sacrificial God. You are a redeemed being. All right? Give me a sec. I have a note. Yeah, no longer being trapped in agreements. Now, if you ever grew up in a Christian faith, that we talk about that, especially if you grew up Pentecostal. They talk about that a lot. The Holy Ghost, breaking contracts, ripping the veil. But where that stops, that redemption stops, that, I have access to God, is that Christians still see God as an outside thing. I no longer need the priest because I have access to God out there, but you have access to God within is what it really is. And that's what never gets conveyed. So the religions still make you lost. They still make you feel like you're praying to something outside of yourself. Everything is within. Okay, there's something about to say. I almost lost it. Give me 1 second. About things being within. And it is like this is how you gain the legacy. This is how you gain more, by using, like I told you earlier, your innate skills, and stop looking outside of yourself or looking to other people. Granted, you can learn if you really feel like you're having a hard time, understanding something. But make sure you keep boundaries with people. Okay. All right. So give me a sec. And see, the reason why I think a lot of you hold fear about doing things on your own is the same thing about this like mythological archetype that's like in human consciousness of the one who is special being singled out and sacrificed. even though you are actually playing it out when you don't get out of these karmic contracts. You're afraid to be the one, out in front that people may, talk about, may cheer on, or may slander or whatever. But really, when you keep yourself small, you keep yourself as a sacrifice to the people around you who are jealous haters. Okay? I hope you get what I'm saying with that, right? See, because the sacrificial God stuff, like, if you guys ever look at like ancient history and stuff like that, and I'm not just talking about the channel, because they do talk about this on the ancient history channel, but they're even like pharaohs back in the day were god kings. People thought they were man and God at the same time. And then you had different cultures in South America and stuff like that that would sometimes sacrifice royal children, right? So we get this sacrificial God thing. And I truly believe that that comes from trying to kill off special people. What do I mean by that? Okay. Honestly, if these ages, the age of Aset, Asar, and Heru, if they could go normally as they're supposed to go, it'll be like we said, learn the earth, with limits, expand ourselves, and then birth the new us. But somewhere, something made us afraid to be birthed anew. And everyone that became a Heru, I think something bad happened to them. I think they were sacrificed. I think they were killed, or the Herus, the strongest ones, fought for the weakest ones, the ones who had not yet sort of, and I'm saying ascended, not to like get back to heaven, but reached the full potential of power, of godhood, of Ashe, of your true power. Having built up enough Ashe. Those Herus fought or probably died, or with this demigod thing, I'm only speculating here, but these cultures do talk about this. Somehow, I don't know, created hierarchies or things by using these gods' bloods. I don't know. I just really feel like that energy is here. It's here. And it's the fact, and I'm sorry if I muddled up this last part, but what I'm trying to say is that the fear of being your best self is because in our distant past, in our ancient memory, we saw the best of us die. We saw the best of us die, and that we keep recreating this, okay, as time goes on, as a karmic cycle, as some form of negative contract agreement that others can live on if the best dies, okay? And I mean, it's all in religion, because what do? They eat the body of Christ. They literally eat. They're like eating a god, okay, or a demigod. Right? So nobody wants to be the one that stands out. But that's changing now. I really do feel that. That's why the gates are opening. That's why I'm seeing all these gates. Okay? So it is time for you to access your power. This is the other thing. So I told you guys, like, when you see queens are active. And then I said when you see kings, that's because something is about to end. So we have a king of wands. Right? And we have a 10. 10s close out cycles, right? So if we're in order, like I'm talking about with these cycles, the father-mother cycle, the Isis Aset, and Osiris Asar cycles are over as a 10. All right? So what had come before was Aset, that's done. Sitting over the sun is the king of wands. So like the Osiris cycle is over because it's coming in king energy. But what's underneath is the sun. But if you keep sitting under kings, you will never truly shine as the sun the way that you're supposed to. So, guys, if you're going to learn from people, learn. But don't become mindless followers. Don't be a mindless follower. Like, I swear, like, in this time, we all are looking for ways to expand ourselves. And this is another reason why I even think they came up with the metaverse, is because I know that they know people are about to access their real power and would rather have you distracted in some virtual reality. We're already in a virtual reality. We don't need a second one, okay? So this is literally saying, if you keep under the king, you don't shine. It's time for the sun to come out, all right? We are headed into a new aeon. And this is where you are going to be autonomous. This is why so many people quit their jobs. This is the whole thing about the Great Resignation. It's touching everybody. All right. And you could be feeling this for yourself. But this reading is about your gifts. You guys have really strong spiritual gifts. I'm trying to tell you, hidden, precious, unique talents. This also has to do with an enhanced inner self and mediumistic skills. Some of you guys are mediums, okay? And there are other gifts that you're going to unfold and use in order to give back to humanity. But it's going to allow other people to reach these same levels as you, okay? Wow. Give me a second. The thing is, if you keep thinking negatively and going, you have to replace feelings of revenge and vengeance with love, passion, and forgiveness. And I know forgiveness is a tough word, but I'm going to say let go-ness. Okay, just let it go. Let it go. Forgiveness for yourself. Okay, and it says replace it with love and passion for your gifts, for your skills, okay, for the things that you are trying to create. And helping people who are not as strong as you, okay? Because the opposite energy, if you find yourself being extremely self-centered or wanting to break all the rules, then you're not in the right energy. You won't be able to truly you will not be able to truly access the what's coming out of the portal. Guys, this is why people are so jealous of you. That portal energy is already hitting you. It is surrounding you. It is waiting for you to just tap into it. Okay, this is why they're jealous. This is why they send witchcraft. It's all over you. You are a powerful being. Okay, super, super powerful. Give me a second. Yeah. The one thing you have to do, all you got to do is let go of the baggage. You see, the fool is, excuse me, guys, I'm sorry, is carrying a light load. Not a suitcase. Not 2 and 3 suitcase, a light load. And his faithful companion is just making sure it doesn't jump off the cliff or do nothing too crazy, right? That's how you got to live. You got to drop the baggage. It's not telling you to forget everything. Of course not. If you didn't have anything that you learned from, you wouldn't be smart. You wouldn't have discernment. That's what's in here. See, but it's not the pain of it. The way you get pain and suffering is if you do not recognize truth. What is, all of this 7 of Cups energy, delusional thinking, Neptune energy, illusions and stuff like that. Thinking that, I got to stay with this person. I'm meant to save this person. That's the trick. No, they have to redeem themselves the same way you redeem yourself. I'm supposed to do this. This is why, these people, some of these readers keep y'all connected to these negative twin flame people. And I'm trying to tell y'all, those people are already locked up to demonics and y'all are not. You're just fooling yourself, okay? So let that go. Redeem yourself, and that's how you help redeem others, all right? That's what I have for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, see ya.